Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. I hope you're ready, because now we're finally up to date. I'm finally talking about sneakers that are coming out soon and not ones that have already released. So thank God for that. We're finally catching up. And unfortunately for the rest of the world, this upcoming sneaker, well, I'm sorry, unfortunate for the US specifically, this sneaker that I'm going to be talking about today, you guys get it next week on April 11th. But luckily for Australia, and I assume a lot of the other countries in the world, we get this sneaker today. So I'm very happy about that. I'm so sorry to all my American viewers out there. You're gonna wait a week. But luckily, Australia gets it early, and you know what? I'm just happy that I can say that for once. What sneaker is Australia getting early, and which sneaker do Americans have to wait an extra week for? Well, it is the Air Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0. Yes guys, so on April 4th, which is today, Australia and some of the rest of the world is getting the Air Jordan 1 High OG Court Purple 2.0, because we have seen the Court Purples before. They appeared in 2018 and they appeared in like the bread toes but purple. And I don't have the bread toes, unfortunately. I would like to have them, but people are a little bit too stingy on that resale price, so I'm like, rather not. So instead, I've got the black toes to show it off to you. So the Court Purples in 2018, these red heel and upper accents here were done in purple. And then the toe box here where it's white, that was done in purple as well. And that was the Court Purple back in 2018. It was a really nice colorway for the Air Jordan 1 High OGs. Honestly, I'm really pro Jordan Brand doing something different with the colorways, because if you haven't realized it already, Jordan Brand really likes to lean on the crutch that is black, red, and white as color combinations. The Air Jordan 1s. I get it, it's the colors the Chicago Bulls use, but come on man, the Air Jordan 1 now in 2020, especially in the 21st century, it has surpassed its basketball roots. Hell, in the 90s, it was a skate shoe. Like, it has gone above and beyond its basketball roots. It can go above and beyond in the color, and that's why I really like seeing things like the Court Purple 2.0s coming out today or next week if you're in the United States, because it finally pushes it away a little bit from its basketball roots with the purple. You know, it's finally doing something a little bit different. Because I mean, if you need any more evidence that the Air Jordan 1 leans too hard on black, white, and red colorways, I mean, just look at all the ones that I've got here. I've got the black toes, I've got the breads, I've got the Chicagos. I mean, I've even got A Star Is Born. A Star Is Born, and even that leans on the black, red, and white colors a little bit. If I took all these stitches out, it would just be a red swoosh. So, okay, I've got a little too many Jordan 1s here, but do you see what I mean? They all kind of lean on the black, red, and white color crutch there. So it is nice just seeing them get a little color change here, a little variation. Now, the Court Purple 2.0s are going to be less like the black toes / bread toes, and they're more going to be like the Chicagos here. So where every element that is red on the Chicagos, in this version, it's just going to be purple. Hence why it's called the Court Purples. Now, one interesting note that we do also have to make is on the Court Purple 2.0s, it's gonna have a tongue like the A Star Is Born. It's gonna have this like plasticky tongue instead of the traditional nylon. Now, to fully cover it, to get some awesome images, to have a look at it, to have a look at all the release details, I have a HYPEBEAST article for us here today to cover the release of the Court Purple 2.0s. Now, if you want me to keep covering Air Jordan 1s, upcoming Jordan releases, don't forget to like this video, comment down below that you want to see more releases, or if you more specifically want me to cover a certain Air Jordan release, chuck it in that comment section below, guys. Let me know what you want me to cover. Now, without further ado, let's head on over to the HYPEBEAST article and have a look at the upcoming release of the Air Jordan 1 High OG Court Purple 2.0s. Here we are, look at it. I really like this. I'm a huge fan of it. I don't have any clothing that's purple in my wardrobe, so I wouldn't really be able to match the upper with the bottom down here if I was to pick them up, but all round, just because it's a dark purple, they use a lot of dark black on it, I think it could work. I think you don't even need purple to match it up. I think you could just go with an overall dark outfit and wear something like this. I absolutely love this color blocking on the Air Jordan 1. I mean, literally, the Chicago's is my favorite Air Jordan 1 colorway of all time. It's just amazing. So to see other colors being applied to the Air Jordan 1 in the exact same color blocking, just, you know, obviously a different color, it's amazing. I love it. I love it. It's exactly what I look for in an Air Jordan 1 release. So we'll dive into what the article has to say about this release, all the release details and everything like that, and then we'll dive into the 5 images we've got. So take an official look at the Air Jordan 1 Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Court Purple 2.0. It's the 2.0 because the 1.0, as I explained before, came out in 2018. So a bold tri-tone take on the classic model. Continuing to build a legacy of the Air Jordan 1, Jordan Brand is now preparing the release of a court purple take on the classic model. Constructed of premium leather, the latest take on the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG features a white and deep purple base, accented by black at the ankle collar and midfoot swooshes. Additional branding elements come in the form of black Jordan Brand wings at the ankle and two-tone Nike Air tongue tags. Finishing up the design of the shoe are black laces, a matching sock liner, and white midsole paired with a court purple rubber outsole. Priced at $170 USD, the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Court Purple is set to release in adult and grade school sizing, so if you're a little bit smaller or if you're a female and you got small feet, you can pick up the kids sizing there for this one here. On Nike sneakers and select retailers like Foot Locker, Eastbay, and Finish Line. International stockists will release pairs on April 4th, with the US stockists dropping a week later on April 11th. So, ta-da! Australia gets it first. So it's just like the first ever time I've been able, well, one of the very few times I've been able to say that Australia gets something first before America does. I mean, not that I can really brag about it too much, because when Nike Australia actually gets the Air Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0s, I think the biggest size they'll probably go up to is probably a 15. They might get a 16 in. So hypothetically, if I wanted to spend the money and pick this sneaker up, I wouldn't even be able to get it because it's not going to release in my size. I mean, if it releases in the 16, I'd be able to pick it up because, I mean, honestly, I can fit into the 16s ever since I got a 16 in the Shadow Backboard 3.0s. I've been fine with a 16. A 16 will work out okay. No issues with that. But again, they're like very rarely stocked up to a 16 on the Australian store. And even though it drops a week earlier and I can like brag about it, I probably will have to wait till the 11th when it drops in America, when my size will drop, so then I can pick it up. But in saying that, speaking on this, if I'm going to pick this up, because, I mean, I've showcased it in the video, look how many goddamn Jordan 1s I have. Copying another colorway of the Air Jordan 1 kind of just isn't in my list of priorities right now. Literally, the things that I'm prioritizing right now is investing in businesses with my money and buying Der Schutzer releases. So it's either Der Schutzer releases or investing in businesses. Jordan 1s, they're kind of on the back burner at the moment because, I mean, I've got too many. I don't need any more. I've got enough for now. I've got enough for now. But later down the track, I may pick this up off the resale market. I mean, if people aren't asking too much on the resale market a couple months down the line, maybe I'll pick it up. Now, it's releasing for 170 USD, and at 9 PM tonight on the Australian store, it's releasing for 230 AUD, if there's any Australian viewers out there watching. So just be prepared for that. It's 230. So let's dive in and have a look at this Air Jordan 1 Court Purple. Now, as you can see, it's got that tongue that I was talking about on A New Star Is Born. This one here, how it's made out of this like rubbery leather. It's not leather, it's like plastic leather. It's kind of weird, but I'm not hugely disappointed by that. If they made it like the traditional nylon tongue, like, you know, most other Jordan 1 releases, I'd be more happy with it, but I'm not like, I wouldn't not pick this release up because it has this pleather tongue. I honestly don't mind too much. I'm not hugely concerned by it. Moving on, you can see that we have what looks like not tumbled leather on the majority of the shoe. You can really see it around the purpley parts of it. So this doesn't look like tumbled leather. This looks like the leather, if you have for reference, that the Chicago 2015 retro has, and that's really good quality leather. Hopefully it's a little bit thicker leather on the 2020 pairs that they're releasing for the Air Jordan 1. I haven't bought an Air Jordan 1 in 2020 yet, so I don't know how the quality differs. The Shadow Backboard 3.0s from 2019, they were really good. They've really upped the quality of the lining inside the sneaker. It's a lot more plush and softer. And the leather was amazing on the Shadow Backboard 3.0s. People weren't feeling the glossy overtone of that one, but the leather, the lining, it was all super comfortable. It was way better than previous years. Looking at this Jordan 1, I'm hoping they continue that trend. It looks like they're going to continue that trend. I'm just hoping the leather's a little bit thicker and just a little bit higher quality, because they are asking 170 USD these days, not the 160 that they were asking for like the past 4 years, you know? So if we're paying $10 more, I just want that little bit higher quality. What I do like though is that the black detailing on the heel cuff here and the midfoot swoosh here, I like that it's done in a tumbled leather. I think it adds a little bit of texture to the Jordan 1. I think because I've got the breads here and this is like really tumbled leather on the detailing here, I think it works really, really well in the sections that they've chosen to do it on. And I honestly have no issues with the tumbled leather Jordan 1s. But I think if they just keep it to a minimal, like they've done here, where they've just done the swoosh, they've done this, and they've done the heel here, they just keep the tumbled leather to that, I'm super happy with this. How they've handled this release, it's really, really good. It's really, really good. I would give it probably like an 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna probably say 8 because of that little detail there. If that detail was a nylon tongue, you would have had me at a 9 out of 10. It would have been an amazing, absolutely perfect Air Jordan 1 release. I tell you. But Jordan Brand being Jordan Brand, they can never be perfect. They can never get it right. They can never get it fully right. But again, this isn't like a major issue here. I'm glad that it's at least colored in purple on the Nike Air on the tongue, unlike those recent pine green 2.0s where they chose red on a green Air Jordan 1. It was a mess. That was a very stupid move by Jordan Brand. I'm just happy that they went with the purple here on this one. All around though, I'm happy with this, man. The tumbled leather at the back. It looks like it's maybe this time around they've used the tumbled leather on the tongue. I would love to see if that's the case. But all around, this is just steezy. This is just awesome. I really like this one. Using purple is good. I'm really happy the Jordan Brand is using different colors now. I know they're still using the white and the black in this, but purple, that's not a color you'd expect to see on a Jordan 1 maybe like 10-15 years ago. You wouldn't expect that. So I like it. I like it that we're diving into the color palette a little bit more instead of relying on, you know, the Chicago Bulls colors to carry the Air Jordan 1 releases. I think this will sell really well. I think this will be a really good release. I would like to pick it up in the future, but at the moment right now, I'm not scrambling to pick this one up, but it is a very nice release. The use of different types of leather on it is really good. It's going to be awesome to see it with purple laces, because obviously because it's an Air Jordan 1 High Retro OG, it comes with extra laces. So I reckon the extra lace colors are going to be purple and white, because you get the black ones factory laced, and then you get, I reckon, purple and white are the two extra lace colors that you get. It'd be cool to see it in with white laces if you get the white laces, and I would love to see it in the purple as well. But the black suits it. I mean, the black suits the Chicagos, suits the court purples as well. They get the same color blocking. It just works really, really well. Yep, that's all I really got to say, man. They've handled this release very well. Good on you, Jordan Brand. Got to give you props for that. I just hope they continue this streak and do the color blocking well and do all the colors well in future releases, because I'm still annoyed about those pine green 2.0s, man. Using red on the Nike Air tongue, that was stupid. That was so stupid. So yeah, I've lost a little bit of faith because Jordan Brand did that, but a little bit's been restored with this court purple release. I'm very happy with this one. Yeah. How do you guys feel about it though? I want to know, would you pick up a purple Air Jordan 1 Would you pick it up when it drops on April 11th? Now that we know that it's going to get a release date of that for America. How do you feel about it using what looks like the normal, I don't know what this leather's called. I'm just going to call it normal leather and tumbled leather at the heel and these detailings here. How do you feel about that leather switch up? How do you feel about the leather or pleather tongue here? You okay with that? You're not okay with that? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on the Air Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0s on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or as always, in the comment section below. That's it, guys. That is the Court Purple 2.0s. I love it. I think it's awesome. They've done a very good job. I like the use of different leathers on the different parts. It looks very high quality. And I think in reality, when I think of Jordan Brand, when I think of the history of Jordan Brand, it isn't necessarily the limited quantity that has made Jordan Brand what it is. Of course, it's, Michael Jordan wearing them and doing all these amazing things in the shoes, but it all came down to the quality of them and the overall design of them. And I think this retro, this colorway, really highlights that with the good use of materials, the good use of color blocking with the purple. It really ticks all the boxes that I see when I think of Jordan Brand. Because when I see all these limited Jordan releases, that's not Jordan Brand. That's not what I see it as. When I see really high quality releases like this, I'm like, this is Jordan Brand. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that. Maybe you see Jordan Brand as more like a limited thing, but I think Jordan Brand really shines when it does good quality, because when you go on YouTube, when you talk to people in the community about the Jordan 1s, they don't primarily praise it for it being limited. They're not like, this Air Jordan 1 was sick because it was limited, Whenever you hear people talking about Air Jordan 1s, it's always on the quality, on how the leather is, how the cushioning is, how all that is. So I think Jordan Brand really needs to focus on that, and it feels like they have with this release, and that's why I'm really feeling it. And the color blocking is just perfect. I love the color. The color's awesome. I need to get more pink in my purple in my wardrobe. Maybe I'll start looking like Prince in a couple months' time. But either way, I think it's an awesome release, but I want to know how you guys feel about it. Is it a yes for you? Is it a no? Why is that the case either way? Why do you like it? Why do you hate it? I want to know how you feel about it in that comment section below. That's all I've really got to say about this release. If you want me to cover more Jordan 1s, as I said at the start of the video, like this video, comment down below that you want to see more releases. Let me know, guys. I'll cover anything that you guys want me to cover. Let me know in the comment section below. That's everything though. That is everything to do with the Court Purple 2.0s that are releasing on April 4th for the rest of the world for 170 USD and in kid sizes as well, and April 11th for America at the same price as well, 170 USD. So until the next sneaker video, until the next Air Jordan 1 video, until the next streetwear video, guys, I'll catch you later.